Peace, love, and balance, everybody. Peace, love, and balance, y'all. Hold up, I was getting my tablets together, y'all. It's time for another Dark Goddess Talk. I know some of y'all are still at work, and I don't know, some of y'all may be off. I don't know nobody's schedule, but I'm always off, thankfully. So, by the way, if you don't know, I am Isha, the Goddess of Wisdom, also known as Goddess on the Rise, the Copper Queen, the Fatherhood Queen, bringing the sacred energy exchange 222, y'all. It's some stuff we gotta talk about, y'all. You know, it's really some stuff we gotta talk about. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. I had to have a smoke session before I decided to come on here and talk, because I'm very passionate about everything that I am as a healer, first of all, and specifically us healing as a people, and really knowing that I am a server of the universe, and this is in our favor to heal, y'all. It's in our favor to heal because we don't even know what's happening, what has happened around us. Like, I've been sharing a lot of stuff for a very long time because I've been building. I've been building. I've been learning too as I've been building. That's another thing. I've been learning as I've been building. A lot of stuff I previously know, because I've been studying for like over 10 years. I tell y'all that, and I be telling y'all need to study. It's time to study, and then read with comprehension, followed by change in the most positive ways. You can't get the knowledge and don't apply it to your life. But we can't even get to the point where we just digest and receive the knowledge. So today, I posted about them trying to bring back lynching laws. I've been posting about Jim Crow, and I pretty much only got one reaction from the fact that here in Tennessee, they actually had a court session, a hearing, and that came up. And that's not even getting publicized like that, because they like to keep this stuff real lowly profile. But they put it on the news so they can tell you it would say something happened. That's the thing. Why would they put it on the news if they weren't going to really do nothing about it? Because this man, let me show y'all. This man, Mr. Representative Paul Sherrill right here, is the one that made the racist comment. All right? And asked that we bring back lynching again for punishment. For criminal offenses, right? And they consider anything criminal now. So what does that mean? Somebody get a drug charge, you can get lynched? Somebody get a ticket? I mean, what's the limits? You see what I'm saying? Why are we talking about this? And why are we ignoring it? All right? Mr. Christian man too. Why do they always put that? Why do they always put that? They made sure to let you know he was a Christian. It's right there. It's on my page, y'all. They want you to know he a Christian. That's loud and clear that he's a Christian. It's always loud and clear too on their pages and stuff. Why do you got to put your religion anyway if religion really don't mean anything, right? Freedom of religion. But freedom of religion don't mean you have to announce on your business page that you're a Christian. Baby, that's a title. He a Christian. And the Christians back then, this is why I tell you about me being a bruja, an oracle, a witch, whatever. They were against us. And we, witches and wizards and brujas and brujos, were about justice, real justice. And we know what's really going on in these corporations. I'm apolitical. So don't ask me if I know anything about the parties. No, I don't. Not at all. I know enough that I know it's not right. How about that? I do know enough to know it's not right. Democratic versus Republican, all that stuff, garbage. Red pill versus blue pill is matrix. It's matrix. That's all it is, and it's all it's ever going to be. There is no winning in that system. And that's all I need to know. They've been in control for how long, and we still haven't received justice. We're so confused, and we don't even care. We're just stuck in the cycle. That is what concerns me. We are just stuck in the cycle and just accepted it now. We just accept it and just going to stay there. We don't want to heal. We don't want to grow. We don't want to really learn. And then you don't want to be held accountable. Everybody want to point the finger or just not address stuff at all. And then let's talk about this, because we're going to talk about this too. So I noticed, y'all, I post about a lot of stuff. Y'all know I'm a proud oracle Moor, okay? You should know that by now. That loves to stay elevated, okay? Because, hey, I suffer from anxiety and depression and ADHD, and this stuff is tough. The things that go through my head, especially because of what's around me. Now that I'm in my healing goddess energy in a place that I didn't think I could ever get to because all the trauma I done received in my life amongst my people. That's another thing. Y'all keep blaming who y'all think is the Caucasian man and the white man and all that stuff about our problems. Our problems is our problems. We keep doing this to each other. And you know why we keep causing problems on each other? Because we won't heal. Nobody want to go to therapy. Nobody want to go to counseling. I couldn't even get my own mother and father to go to counseling. I asked them to. I was even going to pay it, and they both told me no. My brother, my father wouldn't get help. So we don't want to look at the demon. We don't want to face the demon. So you can get in harmony and peace and balance with the demon, because you can't get rid of the demon. We're demons and angels. That's what the symbolism of when they used to have an angel on one side and the devil on the other side. You have a dark side and you got to get in tune with it, baby. That's the only way you're going to be balanced. You can't not address that. You can't not speak to it, because what does it become? Imbalanced and out of control and harmful to yourself and the people around you. Me and my demons is cool. Me and my dark side is best friend. I love my dark side. That's why I'm God. Because I know that I operate in light. But I know what my dark side talking about, and I know when it's needed versus when it's not. So I don't waste my energy on people. I'm not going to let nobody get me upset to a point where I want to even cause harm to you. I stay away from negative people. That is my superpower. I stay away from lying people. I stay away from using people. I stay away from fake people. This is things that I manifested to be able to detect in people. So that's another reason why I'm an introvert and a loner. That's another thing. When you start really cleaning yourself up, which I tell you about healing, when you start truly healing and healing yourself, truly, you don't want to deal with a lot of stuff. You will protect your peace, love, and happiness of the self. Because once you're out of that matrix and feel the peace within, it's literally traumatizing taking any risks, whether it be building friendships with somebody, building a business with somebody, building a relationship with somebody for love, and whatever. It's like we can't stay together. It don't matter what it is. And we don't think the damage of that, no matter what it is as a people, whether it be on a friendship level, whether it be in a relationship level, whether it be in a LGBTQ level, it doesn't matter. We won't stay together as a people, as a nation. That's our problem. That's our problem. Those are called unaddressed demons, ancestral trauma, and you won't even take the first step to get it out. Take the first step. So we don't want to talk about this lynching law that they're trying to pass here in Tennessee. And that area, he is District 43, Mr. Paul Sherrill. This fella right here, that's what you should call us, this fella. This fella right here in Tennessee, y'all. So, as they say, the apple don't fall far from the tree. How y'all know that video I posted? Hold on. We talking about this, y'all. If you don't like this page, I don't care what your nationality is. I am not racist, and I know that. I speak about truth. I'm speaking about problems we have. Because if you don't know, I talk about the Black Panther Party all the time. And how the hippie era, and they was with us. And some of them even got killed back then. They got disowned by their families and everything because they knew what was happening to us as a people was not right. And they loved us. And that's happening again. I have Caucasians for friends that are true-hearted people that they don't believe in this stuff. So if you're one of those people and you're not melanated, if you get offended, because I done had a couple people unfollow me today. So you ain't looking at the big picture, see? And I need to know who those people are. And I'm cool with you unfollowing. Yeah, if you unfollow, I don't care. But it's the point that they unfollow based on what I'm saying. So what does that mean? Because if you know you don't have an agenda that Hollywood has, I'm not talking to you. But when you get offended by it, and they gotta unfollow you, that means that's a guilty conscience. I just want y'all to know that. Cause me, if I see anything, no matter what it is, it don't have to even have nothing to do with race. They stereotype melanin women and melanin brothers. They say every melanin man is a thug, and they say every melanin sister is a hoe. That's a stereotype, and she hood, and she got to be ghetto. So I've had men, because I'm from the hood and the country, and somewhat of a ghetto, but not, whatever they call. I'm like, they assume that they can up and treat you like that, regardless. They don't care about no growth you may have done. They don't care about getting to know you as a person. You just get automatically treated a certain way because of your, what they say is your race or nationality and the stereotypes. That stuff is true. And it's stereotypes about Caucasians. Saying they are racist. Saying, you know, that it's a lot of stuff is their fault. That's not their fault. That's our fault. And we don't realize we're getting manipulated by the group of people that are trying to make it things like make us think that the vast majority of Caucasian people are the reason why we're where we are. We're where we are because we won't nationalize. We're where we are because we're scared of freedom. We're where we are because we cannot do Kwanzaa principles, group economics. Actually love each other. First of all, that's the first rule. That's the first benefit to rule a successful nation. We got to love each other. And to love yourselves to each other, we got to love ourselves. And we don't even love that. That's why people can't be alone. I can be alone. I'm straight. I truly love myself, y'all. My issue in relationships is because I don't give people enough time. Because their energy, if your energy ain't receiving of me, I don't want to be around you. I'd rather be by myself. I can feel toxicity. I don't want to feel that. I don't want to feel sadness and depression. And that doesn't mean anytime they're feeling bad, I don't know how to be there for my mate. No, I'm not saying that. But I'm talking about 24/7. You always unhappy. You always sad. You can't never be happy. You always complaining. And then constantly draining me, trying to make you feel better and cheer you up. And then that's when I'm not focused on myself anymore. Because I'm trying to lift you up. No, ma'am. No, sir. For anybody, don't ever do that for anybody. They're using you and washing you up. They draining your body and life force and your power. And you done got lost in the store trying to love them the way they supposed to love themselves. And then forgot how to love yourself and let alone love at all. That's the damage. That's the damage we in. And I see it all around me. I'm an oracle. I have to study the community I'm in. Or else as a healer, I can't even do my part. So I listen to the men that got readings by me versus the women that got readings by me. And everything they tell me they've dealt with men and women regardless of gender. And I'm like, when I started talking about that brother, what's his name? Hold on, let's go back. Jonathan Mayers, that just had his little domestic violence charge. What y'all fail to realize, I don't care that his wife or girlfriend or whoever she is Caucasian. I don't care when none of these brothers marry these Caucasian women. Because guess what? I don't want him and he ain't my man. Okay? What I care about and my focus is the fact that they know the vast majority of melanated people in poverty depend on their television for news and drama and excitement. We're just glued to it. Their media is a part of the matrix system. I want you to know that. They're paid actors. Hollywood is a acting company. They're actors. So their media is all the same. It ain't no different. They try to make us think it's the real world versus the fake world. But yeah, so like they said, he was just starring in Creed. So this is the drama in his personal life that they done turned into a show. It's all about power and control. So what they do is they always displaying a melanated brother either leaving a melanated sister for a woman of another race. It doesn't matter which one it is, as long as she ain't a sister. The fact that they keep showing the symbolism of the sister always getting left. Always getting left. She's too much to handle. She's toxic. She's the worst thing ever in life, even though we've been around here for y'all for the longest. During slavery, when they was butt breaking y'all, and we still had your babies. After that, we still didn't lose respect for you because we love our men. Yes, we do. Let's ring this bell for our sisters. We love y'all. Yes, we do, baby. We love y'all. Emmett Till, Trayvon Martin, all our young boys and men that have been assassinated, and women, melanated women is always right there. Let's ring the bell. Stop playing with me. Stop playing. We're not going to keep doing that to sisters either. We love y'all. And it still is not enough sisters melanated that got men of other races like that. When women just started feeling uncomfortable to do that. It took us forever. Y'all been doing it since the Moors in Spain and everywhere. So that's another thing. That is not y'all problem. When we was rich, see, I'm a real Moor. I study all the stuff, even the bad stuff that our people did. Our men been doing that, honey. It ain't nothing new. I'm a Moor because it's my birthright. And just because I got brothers and sisters that have done bad in my life doesn't mean it takes away from me as a Moor. I represent me. I represent me as a Moorish woman. This is how I feel a Moorish woman should be acting and being for her people. I don't care what no other Moors do. If you ain't about how I'm about and how I feel about life, and you operating out of order, I will not deal with you. Let's ring the bell. I don't deal with fake Moors. I don't deal with false Moors. I don't deal with false anybody. It don't matter. I don't do that. So that's another thing. I don't want y'all to think just because I'm a Moor, I'm fair, because I'm not. There's bad people of all races and nationalities, including our own. Then the main ones, these Judas. Man, listen. Them is the main ones, these Judas. Y'all, these Judas is terrible. These Judas is terrible. Y'all don't know. I just got rid of one. They be undercover. And they be in denial. They don't want to face the fire. The demon. That they lying to themselves and think I'm going to believe they lies. They want to look me dead in my eyes. Y'all see I got my red eyes on. They want to look me dead in my eyes and want me to believe they lies. And I will not. I'm going to hold you accountable. I'm going to call you out on your bullcrap. I'm not going to let you stay delusional. Now, if you show me you want to stay delusional, I will. And that's when I remove myself. Because that's not going to do nothing but drop my frequency and my knowledge and my consciousness. And I work too hard for this to let somebody drain me with fakeness. Okay? That's all it does. When you hang around toxic people, people that would never give you the good advice, people that don't uplift you, not supportive, those things start attaching to you like a sponge, and then you start radiating the energy. We have a electromagnetic field around everything is energy. So if you're in the energy, you're going to catch it. You're going to start acting like that. You'll start picking up the way they eat, the way they speak, their behaviors, because you're around them. So you need to start picking people that you truly... I pick my friends wisely. I hang around people that they get gifts and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I need to hang with you so I can get some of that. I know what I'm doing. I pick the energy I hang around wisely. And if I'm around energy, whether I want it to be or not, and it's not good, I make sure I know how to cleanse my body, which I tell y'all to be doing. Y'all cleansing rituals, taking spiritual baths, going outside. I even got an herb ritual, and even sage and crystals. I have a whole rituals, different rituals to cleanse my energy. So if I've been around somebody toxic recently, that stuff is not going to stick. It's not going to stick. Let's ring the bell. It's not, because y'all got to do that. Y'all don't release. We don't work out. We don't release. So look, we got this young man. He got in his domestic, right? He got in his domestic like that's anything new, and who cares? Because once again, we not a part of Hollywood. But they show always sucking us in with this crap. And I'm going to mention something else once I make this point about this that I noticed about all the information that I be dropping on my page all the time, and the feedback I'm getting now versus then, versus when I'm talking about other things. We're going to get to that. So look, he was arrested for domestic violence by this girl, and apparently he had injuries on her neck and all this other stuff. Typical Hollywood drama. Boo-hoo. So here we go. What has this young man seen his whole life? Tiger Woods get hit with a bat, pretty much. Here we go. O.J. Simpson allegedly killed poor Nicole, and Kanye West. Then we just hear about his recent drama with Kim, and we've been hearing about it, but finally she's trying to take it for everything he got. What's new? What's new? Why are we even surprised anymore? Why are we even feeding into it anymore instead of focus on our problems right here directly in your community? You don't want to address that? You don't want to address that the stuff that's in your household, your community, and with yourself. Nobody want to address that, but everybody want to keep up with Hollywood. And then you want to keep up with Hollywood so bad you ain't even getting your money. You too busy trying to live in the matrix that you're not living in the reality of your current problems. You're not in Hollywood. You're not rich. You're not. You in wherever you are, wherever that may be. I'm in Nashville, Tennessee. But you're here. This is your body. This is your reality. Nothing on TV is. Until it is like this lynching I was telling y'all about. That y'all ain't even pop out to that. Nobody has really gave me any feedback on that lynching. I barely got 3 likes on that thing. And that happens very often, which is the point I'm going to get. When I'm talking about sex, anytime I'm talking about sex, anytime I talk about drama like this, like like this, about what this young man, anything like on levels like that, like Black Panther, anything spiritually conscious and awakening is helpful, I don't get feedback at all sometimes. Most of the time. But as soon as I post some drama, everybody all over, and everybody start going back and forth, fighting. That's another thing I noticed. Because I'm taking notes. Everybody gets defensive. A man to say something that's offensive to the comment and take it personally, then a woman to say something, then it's a back and forth. So we just act like we hate each other. Nobody wants to hear and comprehend and have compassion to how the other person feel, and just admit that both of these things are true. Men have been hurt and dogged by women, just like women have been hurt and dogged by men in our direct communities. But the problem is, when are you going to stop being the person that's dogging your sister and your brother and straighten up? That's what healing is about. When are you going to take yourself out of the matrix and stop being a part of the problem and be a part of the solution, instead of just pointing the finger, which is what children do? Children just keep pointing the finger and say, he did this, she did that, it was her, it was him, it was her, it was him. Instead of sitting there looking at yourself and realize that you're not perfect and there's things you can do to grow and make better decisions, and you did plenty wrong too. And it's not one-sided that's at fault for why we can't be together. It's our fault. Collectively, it's our fault. Our men and women together. Our. Plural. Not singular. Plural. But nobody want to heal. And that's another thing. We'll pay for concerts. We'll pay for weed, no problem. Liquor, sex, strip clubs. Blow money on that stuff. Blow money. Clothes. Gold. Everything that really don't help you grow, y'all pay for. Even college. Let's keep it real about college. College didn't do nothing for nobody. College didn't do nothing for nobody. Most people that went to college, half the time they're not working in their fields right now, including myself. I'm a full-time entrepreneur, and I'm not doing anything that I did. I took up criminal justice. All right? And I'm not working in criminal justice no more. Because I wasn't making no money. I had a master's degree, and they were still trying not to even pay. They didn't even want to pay me $50,000, and I had a master's degree. Dang. And matter of fact, out there in corporate America, that's the most they want to give you. They kept promoting people over me. They promoted a Caucasian man over me that he didn't even have a bachelor's. And they promoted him to sergeant before he finished his bachelor's degree. So then when he got his bachelor's, they made him a lieutenant. What? That's the stuff I used to go through when I had a master's degree and I was in law enforcement as a melanin sister. It wasn't no place for me. And I had to accept the fact that they're never going to let me get ahead in their system as a melanin woman. Because I could have been done made chief by now, just to keep it real. I had more education than everybody in the department. And I knew it. Nobody had a master's degree. No, because most people that have a master's degree or doctorates ain't working in law enforcement anyway. So that was, lack of education on my end. I was actually selling myself short. I could have been somewhere else anyway, like at a law firm, which I had tried to get jobs like that, but those are hard too because they don't want to hire me. They're going to hire Caucasian women over me. They don't want me in the court system. They felt me. They know I'm for real, Justin. It would have been a problem if they would have ever let me in there. And I'm free. It was jobs I couldn't get. I could never get jobs, y'all. So I was like, yeah, clearly criminal justice wasn't it for me. And here I am, doing my purpose. Doing my purpose. Waking us up the best of my ability and still learning how to live my own life too. I just started doing that. Finally, because I got the financial freedom too. And the healing too. And now that's all I want to protect. I just want to protect myself, my heart, and my healing, and my legacy. That's another thing. I be trying to tell you, at this point, it's so bad, we don't need to be getting married at all anyway. We need healing. Stop even getting married. Stop even getting in relationships. Y'all need to learn how to be single. Have you ever been single for like a year or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6? I'm just asking. And actually worked on yourself? It takes time. But we too caught up in the flesh. Just ring this bell. We too caught up in flesh and drama and all that stuff. We are being controlled. But you don't know how to take control of your own body. That's the matrix, y'all. You don't know how to take control of your own body to realize that you need to make a better decision because you've been stuck in this same cycle, this same place. And you could be doing better and you don't know how to want better. And you don't even know how to take the what I'm trying to think of the word. You don't know how to take the stance to just go for it. We're scared. It's like we're scared of strength. We're scared of growth, and we're scared of healing. We're just scared of, some of us just want to stay sick. And I've seen people like that too. I've had people tell me, I just want to stay messed up. Whoa, that done hurt my feelings. That's a no. People that just want to stay messed up, so they know they messed up. They know the way they think is wrong, and they should make better decisions, but they don't want to. I've had family members like that, and I don't go around them, period. That's sickening. What in common do you have with somebody that don't want to grow up? For you to get pulled down with them? For you to get pulled down with them? Y'all, this light worker thing is not for the weak. It's not. That's why I took a couple of days off. I still post sometimes because it's just in me to do it. But I slowed down on posting. And I just had to take some time for me. Focus on me. And I know I still got to do I'm not about to ever stop or nothing. But I just got to take breaks. Because I'm passionate about this stuff. Out of all the stuff that I've been through, too. I done been through, man, I ain't never dated outside my race. I don't consider Mexicans Latino outside our race. And hold up, before I even say this next comment, I don't care if you have interracial dating relationships. I'm not against or for whatever you think I'm doing to you. I came from a biracial family. I'm from Shelbyville, Tennessee. My family is biracial because at Shelbyville, Tennessee, everybody related when you melanated. So anything that is incest, which is why I ended up here in Nashville. Okay? It's incest. So you either going to get with a white or a Caucasian person because it's predominantly white, or you're going to get one of your cousins. We ain't doing that. So we had to move around. So now my family is spread out in Clarksville, in Murfreesboro, and in Nashville. Most of us came to Nashville. So we could spread out. We just had to. It wasn't enough melanin. People wouldn't come there. It wasn't a common area for melanin people to be. So I have uncles, though, and cousins that do have children by Caucasian women. So I got aunties that are Caucasian. I grew up with white aunties, as they say, Caucasian aunties. And it wasn't weird to me. I got a white uncle. So, and I love him. And he ain't never done me wrong and took care of me. Never treated me like anything different. Nothing. I grew up like that. So I didn't have racism. I really didn't start experiencing that until we went to Springfield. I used to live in Springfield, Tennessee too, with my mom and my stepdad when she got married. When I was little, so for a little while when we left. So I'm like, when I was living out there, it was number white people. They not white, y'all, but that's how y'all identify them. It was number them. I ain't never really grew up in a predominated melanated area like that until I moved to Nashville. My mama finally decided to come. My mama don't like living in the city. She a country woman. She from Shelbyville, so we always in the country. And that's how I am too. Because I was raised that way though, and I love the peace and quiet of the forest, of the trees, and of the leaves, baby. And hearing the birds chirp. My grandma was like that too. Just enjoy nature. I love it. That's all I want to do. But we got to deal with all this. So I'm not even used to having these problems. So when I came to Nashville, racism was new for us. I didn't grow up with police brutality until we went to Springfield. Oh, it's racism out there. I'm talking about Springfield, Tennessee was something else. My mom and them had to take us out of those schools. They was being racist because we was the only black kids in the school back then. Y'all know we not black, we Moors. But you know, me and my brother, only two in the whole school full of white, and they was so weird. They didn't want us there. Same thing with my sister, and she was by herself. My sister was older, so she went to a different school than us. We was still in elementary school, and I think she was in middle school. So we couldn't go to school together. She was having issues at her school. So my mom had to take us out here, and that's why I predominantly went to schools in Nashville. So we weren't even living in Nashville, but I've always went to Nashville public schools. Because you can't go to school in the country. And she was all the way in Nashville, and if something would have really happened to us, because how they was treating us, and I'm just not going into too many details, because that's not the point. Anything could have happened, and she can't even get to us. I was the crazy one. You ain't about to put your hands on me. I used to go, I done went in on some teachers when I was little. That's why they were scared of me, because I fought. I threw a whole desk at somebody one time. I was like, at school, I got suspended and everything. You not about to put your hands on me, lady. You not. So they had to take us out of them schools because I was not going with none of that stuff. I knew it wasn't right. And I didn't even know what racism was. That's what I'm saying. I didn't even know they had a word. But when I was experiencing it, all I knew is that it wasn't right. And I'm like, what is it about? I didn't even understand it. And I had to get explained that by my grandparents. They had to explain to me one time when we came to Nashville, because we still used to come to church and stuff with them, when we found new church homes here. And he used to explain to me what it was. And I was like, what? This is a real thing? When he was explaining it to me, and that's how I learned most of my history from my grandparents, explaining to me about Jim Crow rule and about the civil rights movement. My grandparents taught me that at a very young age. And he had to, because he knew I was experiencing it when my mom and them moved us to Shelbyville, Tennessee. Not Shelbyville, but to Springfield, Tennessee. So I'm like, y'all don't get it. I don't like this stuff. I grew up having Caucasians as friends. I didn't even know what color was, and we know we're not colors. That stuff's sick. That's what I'm saying. That's how they got us too. So that means when I talk about things like this, some Caucasian people get scared. And I bet the only ones that get scared and get off is because you really on the low racist. Because I'm not speaking any hate. You ain't heard me. I don't care about interracial dating. Okay? You heard what I'm breaking down. I'm talking about what they're using it for. Hollywood is a whole nother system. And it's a U.S. system that is against us. It's a part of the Matrix. It's the television. It's used as a weapon to keep us blinded and keep us under control, showing us all this false stuff. Whatever you watch and whatever you listen to affects you. You're going to digest it automatically. So if you keep on seeing black dudes shooting other black dudes on movies, melanated dudes, you're going to go out and start shooting you some melanated dudes. You're going to think that's cool. And shoot that N-word. And that's your brother. Dang. That's what it is for me. I don't feel like as a melanated sister, as a Moor, that I can truly love my husband not knowing that another brother that I consider to be my brother got my man back and you got his back. Where y'all going? So y'all turn on each other and kill each other? I don't want to be associated with men that would kill each other or women. I'm serious. I don't want to be associated with a man or woman that will look at your brother and sister and kill them and will let something get to the point where you have to kill them. What is that? A demon? Those are demons, y'all. Those are demons. I don't understand. I still don't get this. When I hear about these stories of us killing each other, it tears me apart. I have had the biggest falling outs with people, and I have been in domestic violence before. And 2 other assault charges, yes. But it was self-defense on all 3 situations. And I still didn't want to kill them. I just tapped into my dark side because I was being harmed. And that's natural. If you don't tap into your dark side when somebody is harming you to that degree, you're under control. You're under control. You're not supposed to be under control, y'all. What is that? You're supposed to be in control of yourself, though. That's why I'm a witch. Woman in total control of herself. Alright? Woman in total control of herself. I ain't got no problem with it. I'm a bruja. I'm like, y'all under control though. So you're easily indoctrinated. That's another thing. When I talk about other stuff, I could talk about the Baphomet. People trying to call me a devil worshiper. We don't want to expand our knowledge. And we don't want to be open-minded. But we are heavily indoctrinated with the word of God, though. Let's ring the bell. We believe that with a passion. We believe that Bible with a passion. You can't get us off that Bible for nothing. You can show people the most facts, and they're going to defend that Bible if it's a very vessel. I just had a falling out with somebody like that. I just had a falling out, y'all, with somebody like that. He got offended because I was bringing up some facts, and then he didn't want to talk to me no more. He unfollowed me on Instagram and everything. And he a melanated brother. And I was dropping facts. I said, if you're a Christian, I can deal with that. But if you're going to keep, if the stuff that you're doing is Christian-like, and then I speak up about it, and then you try to throw it back in my face, talking about, I mean, that's sideways. You're a Christian, so admit that you're a Christian. But he was trying to play both sides. You cannot serve 2 masters, y'all. Just ring the bell on that. You can't serve 2 masters. That's why I be trying to tell people, Like I was telling y'all about the Black Panthers back then, when the hippies was with us, when Caucasians was with us. It's either are you with us or against us. That's all I care about. I don't care about your nationality, because it clearly in our community, melanated people can be completely against each other. We still can't even love each other as a nation, like brothers and sisters anymore. So half the time when you get stabbed in the back, it's a Judah. I'm worried about us. I want us to heal so we can be together again. Just as a family. Just as a family can we be together again. Y'all, I've never seen so much hate, and that's why I don't like going outside. I like going outside, but I don't like, it'd be hard for me to go around people. Because it's crazy. And the energy, y'all, I'm an energy witch. You don't have to say it. I can feel hate. I can feel pain. I can feel sorrow. I had a sister, she was in a bad mood, and I could see it in her eyes. I could see her about ready to cry, even though she wasn't even shedding a tear. She was fighting back tears, and I could feel all that. So I didn't want to invade her space and be reading her like that, but I can't help it. It's just there. But she ended up calling me, and we talked about it. And I knew something was hurting her. That's how strong my gifts are. I can feel it. I can see it in your eyes. I can see everything I know about somebody by looking to their eyes. And that's why people don't like to make eye contact. I can see your demons. I can see that you're lying. I can see if you're hiding something. I don't have to know what it is, but you're hiding something. The way that you talk. How you skipping around. Not sticking to the topic at hand. That's a pathological liar. And an avoider, really. And that's what was happening to the person I had a falling out with. I asked this person a direct question, and they kept trying to jump and use other people in this. And I'm like, we're not talking about them. We're talking about you. Let's get back to the center. They didn't like that, because that's me holding you accountable, that you keep making excuses, and you need to stay in your body. You are your own vessel. You are responsible for your own decisions, and you are responsible for explaining yourself if you want to. Because you know what he could have said? He could have just straight up said, I don't got to explain myself to you. And I would have been like, you're right, you don't. And I would have hung up on him, though, because if you don't feel like as friends, if I ask you a question about something, as far as something that's pointing to spirituality and religion, which I think is a very big deal right now, it's been a big deal. It's been a big deal, first of all. But it's showing us in full blast why it's a big deal now again. With this lynching law they trying to pass, and they made it clear that man was a Christian. Why did they do that? Let's ring the bell. So, yeah, I got to ask you some questions, bro. Are you about that? Are you with them? Because we got some melanated people that's like that. Django, y'all. Did you see him? Samuel L. Jackson was against Django. That exists. That was real. You see how he cried when his slave master died? He cried. He was really passionate about his slave master. He was loving being the head N-word in charge, which is what they used to call it back then. He was the house N-word. And he would fight to not have to go in that field. So the symbolism of him, Samuel L. Jackson and Django, was just like what we doing now. We'll fight to stay on that court, to be an NBA player. We'll fight to be a rapper and become mainstream. We'll fight to just get those deals, and we will leave each other behind just to get accepted. Ooh. Traitor energy, psychological warfare. It's destructive. I don't want to be in Hollywood, y'all. I'm saying it on here. I don't want to go to Hollywood. What they did to Michael Jackson, fuck that. Yes, I said it today. Forget that. I don't want to be a part of it. I'd rather be respected for building my legacy and doing my purpose. That's all I need. Because I don't need recognition. I don't need validation. We still complain about their Grammys. F their Grammys. Why do we still care about being accepted by them? That's our problem. When we don't get elected for stuff at the Grammys, who cares? Why do we need their acceptance and proof? They know we bad, like Michael Jackson said. We been bad. We created everything. But we still need their approval. That's trauma. And that's soul matrix. Soul matrix. That y'all need healing. Y'all, we need healing. We need healing real bad. We need healing, y'all. And I'm gonna continue to do my purpose and just be a part of at least helping the ones that want to heal. That's what I'm doing. The ones that don't want to heal, Peace be upon them. But this stuff, it's pretty tough, y'all. As a healer, it's pretty tough. This is stuff that's running through my mind and my heart all the time. I see the stuff that y'all get turned about, but won't do nothing about. Then I see the stuff y'all don't give energy to, and you should be. You don't care that they want to lynch us in Tennessee now? That was serious, y'all. That got me hot. Why he even still working for them? Right here in Tennessee. Nobody thumped about that, though. That's sad right there. Nobody said nothing. Crickets. Crickets. Y'all, look. This is the Dark Goddess Talk. This is me. This is my warrior side. I ain't even really turned up like that, really. I told you I had that smoke session, so they helped me stay a bit grounded. Because if I hadn't smoked, I probably voice would be definitely a bit higher. It's already high now, but I got a higher voice. So I'm like, but this stuff, I really want us to realize that we need healing. You need healing individually before you really can build with anybody. It doesn't matter what kind of relationship it is. It can be your own mother and father, sister and brother. It's not about just romantic relationships. That's what we don't understand. We got to learn how to operate in agape love. We forgot about agape love. You supposed to love thy neighbor. That's what Mr. Rogers was trying to teach us. I'm the female Mrs. Roberts, y'all. I'm the female Bobby Hemmett. That's a good combination. I'm the female Mrs. Rogers and a female Bobby Hemmett out here. It's serious, y'all. We better get our spirituality together and get this healing together and get our money together. Y'all better get y'all these copper coins. I'm gonna show y'all again. Y'all, this is my alien one. And that's another thing. We ain't about to fight. This is spiritual warfare. Y'all keep worrying about us. You need to worry about them. I done seen a UFO. We need to worry about them. And that's why you need to stay elevated. Get your cannabis corn. These are 1 ounce solid copper coins, baby. Look at that. Caduceus said healing, baby. That's what I'm about, y'all. I'm about healing and spiritual awakening, okay? Y'all know I nationalize people. So if you want to get nationalized, please contact me. Email me. I'm really not accepting these DMs no more because they're getting wild, all right? So email me if you want a reading. Email me. My emails are still 50% off. If you would like copper jewelry, all my jewelry is 50% off. Not all of my pieces of 50% off, but they are. This is one of my newer pieces right here. My Mansa Musa, so you can manifest that money. All right, let's ring this bell. This is that Mansa Musa. If you don't know who Mansa Musa is, he was a Moor, okay? He was a Moor that passed out so much gold across the world, y'all. He threw off the economy. Everybody was rich, and nobody had no worries. We was just all rich and just shopping with each other. We weren't even keeping up with money. That's how rich we was. And that's how I would like for us to get back to. So we can stop fighting over money. But we got to heal. We too busy still competing and all that stuff. Crazy. So y'all need to get y'all one of these for sure and help you. Because this is going to protect you with the obsidian right here. This is going to be some good protection you're going to need. Protecting your assets. Protecting your heart. Protecting your love. But this fortune needs protection once we get it again. Because we're about to. This is our season. This is our life. This ain't for a season, y'all. This is our life. We are in the receiving of that's why they keep talking about these reparations. Oh, just pay attention. All the people that's status change Moors, some things about to change. It's already doing that. And all the chosen ones and the healers, people doing things of greatness on a humanitarian level are going to be abundantly, infinitely taken care of. Just watch. And you better make sure you're attached to one of those people to make sure you can be taken care of too. Let's ring the bell on that. You better make sure if you got somebody in your family like that or friendship like that, you might want to stay close to them and make sure you take care of them. Okay? Because this is about to change. This is a new world order, y'all. This is a new world order. New rulerships is up. That's all that's happening. We're about to have to pick a ruler. This is tribe up time. Y'all, we got to get ready. We got to get ready, y'all. I'm going to get y'all. We're going to get ready. We're going to be ready. It's going to be all right. So, like I said, y'all book those readings. You can check me out on Etsy. Follow me on TikTok at Goddess on the Rise. I'm on Facebook, Goddess on the Rise. And I'm on YouTube, Sacred Energy Exchange 222. All that stuff is going to be at the end of this video, okay? I appreciate y'all support. I told y'all I got some new decks coming in. I have a brunch I'm working this Friday if you live in Nashville, Tennessee. Or if you don't live in Nashville, Tennessee and you want to come, I'll be at the brunch and it's in my story. As well as on my page, Copper Queen. All right? Copper Queen and a Jatsu. That's UDJATCU. So check that out, y'all. I got a pool party coming up at 420. Y'all know we about to get elevated, and I got some elevation cards. Okay, they're gonna be dope. It's gonna be fun. Wear your green and bring your green. All right. So that's all I got for y'all today. I hope y'all love this live, and I hope y'all really do y'all shadow work and stay in tune with the universe. Okay. So I'm gonna ring my bell. Okay. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit. Until next time, peace, love, and balance.